Hi everyone. So I wanted to share just kind of quick thoughts on this product. It is a nail polish remover that's acetone free, it's unscented, and yeah. So I believe I bought this when I was pregnant, perhaps? I think so, maybe. It's been quite some time since I bought it. So I found this through Vanity Rouge. She had posted about it on her blog and I was super intrigued with the idea of an unscented nail polish remover. So just a little information about my nails. My nails are very prone to peeling when I wear nail polish. If I don't wear nail polish, I have no issues with peeling. So I have this theory that it's probably related to the nail polish removal that I use, but I'm not 100% sure. It doesn't seem to matter what brand I use. I try not to change it too often, but just using nail polish seems to really make my nails mad. I have a really hard time keeping polish on my nails, so when I do wear polish, I have to change it every couple of days because I get a lot of chipping. When your nails are peeling, your nail polish will chip even faster because where that peel is, it will just chip almost right away. So it's kind of like this endless cycle where the chipping leads to more polish changing, which leads to more peeling, which leads to more chipping. So what I thought I would do is just switch to using this exclusively and see if it helped with the peeling. I haven't definitively proved to myself that it does, but I do think it helps. So this has solvents in it essentially as opposed to acetone. It has a scent, but it's not strong. It smells kind of like a solvent, basically, but it's not a really strong one. It's not like using paint thinner or anything where you feel like you're just with the fumes. It's not even as strong as something like using Sèche Vite that has a fairly strong smell of, like, I always think about airplane modeling glue, that kind of smell. So it has a little bit of a scent, but it's definitely not strong. As far as the time it takes to remove, it's definitely a lot slower than something like a pure acetone, which is what I typically used. It doesn't dry out my fingers and my cuticles nearly as bad, obviously. It's just not drying like that. And it does say it has vitamin E oil, so in theory maybe it's helping a little bit. I don't know. I don't really know the effects of this solvent as opposed to acetone, which is super drying. One thing I do really like about it is that I can use, almost always, I can use just one cotton pad. But since you are doing a lot of rubbing, because it's a lot more labor intensive to remove the polish than something like a pure acetone, I do recommend a pad that doesn't have any fuzzy side. So something like this that's totally sealed. This is from Ulta. I think it's similar to something you could get from, is it Shiseido that has the special fancy ones that everybody likes? And I think also like the Cotton Clouds. Things, I think all of those don't have like an actual fuzzy side. But the Ulta branded ones, I'll put the information below, are fairly affordable. I can use one, which is nice because this isn't constantly evaporating like acetone is. So I can get the pad kind of saturated with maybe like 3 little shakes of the remover, and it's gonna stay moist through all that rubbing and removing of the nail polish. So that's really nice. I'm using less cotton pads and I'm using less product. So I've used this quite a few times, but I just haven't used a whole lot of it because I don't need to go through a ton of pads and a ton of going back and forth to the product. So I appreciate that. But the time, I can't discount the fact that it takes a lot longer. If I didn't have a compelling reason to not want to use acetone, I totally wouldn't use this. I just wouldn't do it. The time is just too much. So it takes between, I had 3 layers of polish with no top coat on, and it took between 25 to 35 seconds per nail, which is probably 3-4 times longer than it would with acetone. So it is definitely a lot more rubbing. It's a lot more time. It just takes more time, but it does work and it gets the polish completely off. So it leaves your fingers feeling kind of greasy. So just like acetone, I wash my hands right away and put some lotion on just so that I am trying to counteract any possible dryness. But other than that, I'm very pleased with it. If you're looking for something that's non-acetone, something that doesn't have that super strong smell like an acetone and is not fragranced in any other way, I would definitely recommend this one. They do have ones with fragrance added, I believe. I think they have like a lavender one, whatever. I'm so particular about scents, I often will just go with unscented when I can't smell it before buying it, just because, ooh. I did buy this on Amazon. I'll include a link below to where you can buy it if you are interested in trying it out. So let me know if you've tried anything like this, a non-acetone remover that worked for you. If you had any similar peeling nail issues, if you've figured out something that helps, I would also love to hear about that. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll see you soon.